There was a girl like me who saw a cocoon in her garden, cocoon from which a butterfly will come out, right? So she saw that, and she was very fortunate to see that something is struggling to come out of it. She was amazed because she's seeing that kind of a thing for the first time. Then she understood that some insect is coming, trying to come out of it. She saw that, one leg came out. Then the second leg also came out. Part of the body came out. It looked like a beautiful butterfly or some wasp. In her hurry to see the complete process. And also being kind and compassionate that the insect is not able to bring out its other two legs. She took out a twig, a small stick from her garden, and then just scratched over the covering of the cocoon. Oh, now she was able to see a beautiful butterfly out of the cocoon. But she kept watching, That butterfly was not flying. It was just crawling across the plant's leaves. She wondered why. She didn't know. That's exactly the same way some parents feel about their children. They keep asking, why isn't my child not good at this? Why is my child not good at that? That's because one of the reasons could be that the time to struggle in a safe environment was not given. Of course, when our child is struggling in something, we feel like helping them. We feel like giving our hand and making the process faster so that they can come out of the struggle quickly. Now, if they are struggling in a fire, of course, you have to give a helping hand and help them. But then, letting them struggle in a safe environment will actually improve them, will make their wings open to fly. I see parents not giving enough time for their child to struggle with a certain problem that is very much within the limits of the problem, the limits of the child to solve it. We jump into giving solutions to them, giving answers to them. You know what we are doing? We are inhibiting, stopping their natural growth. So, giving time to struggle during the learning phase, especially, is very much important to make your child efficient or, fly with bright colors in their life. Especially in learning mathematics. If mathematics is learned in a right way, to learn mathematics, there are two ways. One is the traditional way, where the teacher goes up the board, writes the question of the problem, the solution of the problem, everything, and the students take a note of it. Some teachers, are a little better. They write the question, give some time for the students to bring up their own solution, come up with their own solutions. Then, after some time, they give their solutions. Now, one child out of 50 in a class will be ready to try to solve it before the teacher gives the solution. Most of the others would wait for the solution to be given to them because they know they will be given. So why try? Even I would do that. If I know solution is going to be given to me, I will never try. Same with the kid. Why will that kid try? Making the kid try in a safe classroom environment, making the child try in a safe home environment to solve a problem will enable their problem solving skills. Of course, we all know that math can improve problem solving skills, it will improve critical thinking skills, and all that, logical thinking skills. But I'm going to tell you something different today. You know, learning math the other way, the non traditional way of trying to solve the problems on their own. Children trying to solve the problems on their own. How is that beneficial? Now, when I say children trying to solve the problems on their own, I'm not saying without any guidance, without any facilitator. Yes, teachers have to guide them, have to facilitate them, give them the time to struggle, be patient while the child is struggling to get the answer, keep guiding them. And that's how I teach mathematics. So, what happens when a child learns mathematics this way? The child is not only learning problem solving skills, critical thinking skills, logical thinking skills. There's much more happening behind the scene. What is it? When I get a problem wrong, when the child gets a problem wrong, now the child knows that he or she is not going to get a solution from a teacher, right? They are going to do it on their own. It's a non-traditional way where the children solve the problem and teacher facilitates or guides them to solve the problem. The child knows the child is not going to get the solution from teacher, right? Not from the parents, okay? So what happens? This child will start thinking, after getting a problem wrong, child will start thinking, what have I done wrong? What is it that I have overlooked in the question? Is there some other way of thinking? Is there something that I have to understand in a different way? Yes. What is happening here? The introspection skills are developing. Even in their future, in their life, if some problem happens in their life, they'll start thinking, introspecting, is there my part in it? Can I do it in a different way? Introspection. That's a value which pays very high dividends in the future. Then what happens? Oh, I may be wrong. Something is wrong, right? This brings out humility. Then the child figures out something is wrong and the child figures out what is wrong. Then the child tries to solve it in a different way or does the thing and corrects the problem and gets the right solution. Now what happens? Their confidence, self-confidence goes up 1,000 times. Their self-worth goes up 1,000 times. You can, as adults, you can vouch for this fact that people win because of their self-confidence. People reach great heights because of a great self-worth, a great self-image that they have about themselves. Not about what problems they're solving. If you're having high level of self-confidence, you will win in whatever field you are in. Isn't it? Don't you agree? So, we talked about introspection, we talked about self-confidence, self-worth. Then we also are inculcating one more important value for their life, that is called perseverance. Trying again and again. How can you teach this quality to your child? But you as adults will know that this quality of trying again and again is what is going to make their life beautiful, is what is going to make them successful in whatever field they are in. So how can you teach them to try again and again if you don't give them the chance to try again and again? Right? Give them the time to struggle, be patient, stand behind them, let them perform, let them try again and again. Tell them you can do it, and they will try again. When they try again and again, that becomes a habit, a value that is inculcated. So, math learning in a right way can give you many values in your child, like introspection, humility, that I might be wrong, maybe I have to figure out in a different way. Introspection, humility, perseverance, self confidence, self worth. Apart from this, a child will learn problem solving skills, critical thinking skills, logical thinking skills. These are part of, however, learning mathematics. I have just told you about learning math. This can be applied to all other subjects as well. Don't let them struggle in an unsafe environment, but making them struggle in a safe environment is for their own good, and you will be giving them much more education than a school textbook can give, than a school education can give. And you know that these qualities or these values makes a person a winner. So try to make a choice whether you want to be just a good parent helping always, or just a good teacher helping by giving all the solutions always, or you want to see your children or your students go to greater heights than you could do in your life. And I'm sure that the second thing is what is going to matter to you. You want your children, your students to go to greater heights than you have achieved. So for that, we will have to stand behind the children, guide and support them, and push them to do more by believing in them, saying you can do it. That's it from me. My name is Kala. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel, where I'm going to bring different belief systems and many more things which is very unconventional in today's world. Thank you. See you. Bye-bye.